what someone may find is that it is a challenge for them to move forward in just about every area of their life. So when it comes to their career, they may find that they are only able to get so far, and if they do make progress, they could soon end up returning to where they were before or close to it. And they may see that they have been in a number of relationships, but perhaps as soon as they are going well, they end up falling apart. And so at this point, it could seem as though someone or something out there is holding them back. And if they are doing all the right things, this will validate this view, because they will be playing their part, but for some reason that they are not aware of, they won't be able to truly move forward, to truly live a fulfilling life. And at this point, if someone was to suggest that they may be sabotaging their life, and not only sabotaging it, but they could be doing this to please a sibling or their sibling, they could find this hard to accept. Because as far as they are concerned, they will want to move forward. And if they do have a sibling, they could believe that this sibling has got nothing to do with it. They might not even be close to this sibling, so they could say there's no way that they would be sabotaging their success in order to please them. They could even say that they don't care what the sibling says. They could say that they don't care about what anyone thinks of them, and they don't have the need to please anyone. However, if they were to look deeper within themselves, what they may find is that they do have the need to please their sibling. And if they were to imagine themselves moving forward and living an incredible life, in the beginning they may feel good, they may feel relieved and satisfied, but if they were to stay with this and to sit with what comes up, to go deeper within themselves, they may find that they feel anxious and fearful. And this could be a time when they start to feel guilty and ashamed, and they could feel as though they will be rejected and abandoned, and their sibling could enter their mind, could enter their consciousness. And at this point, they could struggle to understand why they would have the need to please their sibling, why it matters what they think. And if this is the case, this could be due to the fact that when they were younger, this sibling may have been more like a parent. And this doesn't mean that this sibling is necessarily older. They could be younger, they could be a similar age. But as to why this sibling would have been like a parent, it could be because their parent or parents were not available. And in their family system, their sibling would have taken over, would have taken on this role. And so during this stage of their life, they would have had the need to please the sibling, because if they didn't, they might have been all alone. They might have been rejected and abandoned, and there might not have been anyone there. And so when it comes to the pain that they are trying to avoid through pleasing their sibling as an adult, and when they were younger, this will most likely relate to the pain they would have experienced through not having their parent or their parents there. Because if their parents were actually there for them, they wouldn't have needed their sibling to be there for them. But as their parents were unable to truly be there for them, as I said, this sibling would have taken over and would have been more like a parent. So if you can relate to this and you can see that you are sabotaging your life in order to please your sibling, and the sibling could be doing very well, they might only be doing very well in certain areas of their life, or they might not be doing very well at all, and you are ready to move forward, then you may have a number of emotional wounds that, as I said, not only relate to your sibling, but also relate to your parent or your parents. And through working through these wounds, you will be able to step into your power to break away, to become more of an individual, and to live your life, because you will no longer have the need to sabotage yourself, because your survival will not be attached to your sibling anymore. It will be internalized, and unless there is any other issues for you to work through, you will be able to move forward. So if you can relate to this, please reach out for the assistance that you need so you can live the life that you were born to live. If you would like to find out more about the services that I offer, please go to www.oliverjrcooper.co.uk or email me at info@oliverjrcooper.co.uk, and I'm looking forward to assisting you on your journey.